as shadowy. Should be on.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. My career, my future career, I would like to be either a high school counselor or a marriage and family therapist. I would like to be a counselor because most people think being a high school counselor is like helping the students take their classes and just trying to get them up and out of the high school to go on to college or basically just graduate. But the way that I see being a high school counselor is you're doing that, but also if they need someone to talk to or just someone to listen to about their stresses on picking college or what to do if their parents don't encourage them to go to college and they want to go to college. So just being that being that little push and motivator for people or kids who don't have it. And then I would like to be a marriage and family therapist because I think family is an important thing to have and thing to be close to. And I wouldn't try to make the family perfect. I'll just try to make them be able to talk to each other and if something's bothering them, be able to talk about it, but not hold grudges or carry it over to the next stage. It's a healthy way to get through their issues. And the way I would put stage 1 into my career would be have them have self-challenges, challenge the way they think, their emotions, and how they handle stressful situations. Basically just challenging the reality, what they think is right and wrong. I'd help the clients to not believe self-limiting assumptions. So let them know that it's okay if people don't like you. People aren't gonna like you all the time, or that basically not to believe lies that people say because they're willing to talk about them. That I would try to help them realize that just because things you've done in the past or the person you used to be, that doesn't shape who you are now or who you will become, because that's why you're in counseling. You want to get better. You want to try to move forward into a better future from what you were. I would want to try to instill that into the clients that you're not the victim. Don't be the victim. Try to be the victor, like Joel Osteen says. And then I would do self-disclosure. Personally, for me being a counselor, I would be a little bit of self-disclosure. Encourage them, show empathy. I would confront them when the time's right and needed. I would help them strategize plans for a future and how to work it and basically frame what needs to be done so they can have a positive future ahead. And then I would incorporate stage 2 into my future by helping them manage their goals and reaching and having goals set. And basically to stress the importance of being committed with the whole process of going through counseling and changing and just trying to have a better future. Then I would incorporate the final stage by just helping them go through their life, okay, who's the positive influences and who's the negative influences. The positive influences keep them, and if you want someone else besides the counselor and therapist to talk to, go to them for advice. And the ones that don't really have a good influence on your future, just kind of distance yourself from them. I think that the way that I would my worldviews would be, I would have it said in the beginning that I would be a Christian-based counselor. So if I didn't know what to do, I'll go through the Bible and see what God would say, how to help them, and just I wouldn't like want to preach to them, because actually, like, I think by preaching you're just turning them away more if they don't have a relationship with God. So like if the opportunity came, I'll like plant like a seed like here and there about, well, you know, like God's here for you, but if you think no one else is, or like, that way they can like start thinking, and if they want like to talk about God or like pursue a more detailed conversation, then let them like come to it on their own terms and not have me like shoving religion down their throat or anything. But yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do for my future.
Don, don't.
Any questions?
Everybody should have a question.
So when you say you want to be a high school counselor, is that just specifically so you can help them like integrate into the college level, or is there other reasons?
Well, just because like I think in high school you're like trying to like find yourself, and I think it's like that age group is interesting to me, just because you're awkward years kind of, so it should be it's fun.
What made you want to become a high school counselor? Or what made you want to become a high school?
Just because I see like how my cousins are now, because I'm the oldest, so like they come to me and talk to me about things, so if I could like help like teens figure out stuff that like they don't feel comfortable talking to their parents about, I mean, I think that would be like satisfying for me.
Can you describe, while you're thinking, can you describe a scenario here on campus where you would use like that counseling method, like what you're talking about, high school counseling, but apply it like maybe to here?
Well, like even like my friendships here, like I have a friend who's like just broke up with her boyfriend, and like she's like talking to me like, basically she wants me to like convince her that she's doing the right thing, but I'm not really like, she's asking me questions, but you know how like in counseling you ask them the questions to figure out, like, well, why do you want to do this, like not me, well, he does this and this and this to you, so you should break up with him. I'm like, well, what don't you like about him? And then she'll tell me what she doesn't like about him, and then I'm like, okay, so can you like deal with it, like do you think you could deal with it like future wise? If you don't think you could like handle the way he is like for like long term, then don't lead him on anymore, like just end it, and like if you don't think he's the right one, it's fine, you don't have to like be with him, like everyone here thinks you have to get married in a week, like, you don't have to do that. It's okay just to date, and if you don't like it, break up with him.
So that sound like stage 1 and 2, the way
Yeah.
forward. How will you help them get what they want? How do you help them decide to do that?
Well, basically just like encouraging like her decision. Like if I thought that, because I told her like, well, if you're not gonna put time into him, then don't make him feel like you want him. Like be fair to him, be fair to yourself. Like I'm telling her like not just encouraging her side, but also like trying to help her see his view too. Cause like I saw both points, like why they argued all the time. So like she decided to break up with him, and then so now it's like I guess feeling comfortable with the breakup part now. So I'm like just telling her it's okay, like you're gonna be graduating next year. He's going off to play baseball somewhere else, like in the summer. So it's like long distance, and you have your job at a physical therapy place, so it's fine. Like you're not, like she was like, he's gonna have so much money when he graduates because he's like some really smart thing, and I'm like, there's gonna be someone else who could make a lot of money. Like you don't go be with someone because they look good on paper. Like be with someone who like you feel like emotionally like there with.
Shallow.
Yeah. She was like, he's hot, he's gonna be rich. I'm like, there's someone else that's gonna be hot that'll make like a good amount of money too. So I guess now it's just like encouraging her that you made the right decision.
Helping her make that decision concrete.
Yeah.
Good. You guys come up with anything?
Yeah, we do. What do you think will be your deciding factor on which way you go in high school counseling
I don't know. Like, I haven't got that far yet. That's why I'm stuck between which one I want to do. But I don't know, cause like marriage and like a family counseling, like you're dealing with like teenagers too, and like high school is like nothing but teenagers. So I think if I did decide to do just marriage and family therapy, it would be like a little bit of high school counseling too, because like there's still teenagers, except it's more of working with the whole family. So
So, it seems like marriage and family it's a lot different than it would be counseling. So, like, are the reasons the same like for the family counseling?
For family?
They just seem like different.
like why would I want to do marriage and family counseling? Well, like I said earlier, like family to me is like really important, and if you don't have like a good like family relationship, then it's like sometimes you can't turn to like your friends all the time. Like they're not always gonna be there. Like family, yes, some like people in your family like are like butt heads, but like they're still gonna be your family at the end of the day. So I feel like if you could like help like a family unit become one, then like that's good. Cause I've seen a lot of stuff growing up that I probably shouldn't have seen. So like I want to help other families be strong, I guess.
What's the most intimidating thing about each of the things? Like, what's the most intimidating thing about being a high school counselor? And then
Basically, just them not listening to me, and like thinking like if I went into high school counseling right after I graduated like master's school, and I'm like thinking, well, you don't understand what I'm going through, or it's the same thing with anything, like just feeling inadequate. And I think that just comes along with doing it. So
it'd be the same thing for marriage and counseling.
yeah, especially like how we always talk about dealing with people who are older, like older adults. Well, you're so young, you don't know what I'm going through. It's like, okay, maybe I don't understand what you're going through, but I could try to help you like get through it and try to understand where you're coming from.
You can say something like,